Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another backtesting lecture. So in this lecture I'm just going to go over like February 2026 so far and the trades I've taken. I'll talk through a few of them and the others I'll kind of just talk why and like what were the confluences. But yeah, let's get into it. So I only trade New York AM, as a lot of you guys know, because it's the most volatile, best thing to do. So coming into market open, we have that bullish structure, and this is like the high. Ideally, I would want to see met before we see anything else. On the hourly, we have again that bullish structure, right? Because there's nothing down here to send price lower. I know price has been lower here, but we've passed this hourly fair value gap, so we would need to see some sort of attention at this area plus this new week opening gap for price to like react off of and then come lower. Uh, and there's this SMT right here that could send price lower, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so mark out the lows, highs, manipulate. Okay, so we formed that turtle soup here, but I did not take an entry off of this because it's not my model for disrespect so far. I would want to see something more prominent. In this case, we have this high, and of course we have this SMT from over here we can keep in mind. So like that. Boom, that's my entry right there. Beautiful turtle soup disrespect. Coming from fair value gap, stops below that. I generally put them here, so stops below the fair value gap, as that's like the final range. And just a 1-to-1. 8-15. And TP hit. This is the exact same trade I took on Monday. Let's see what we have here. So on the 4-hour, still has that bullish structure. This is the ideal high I want to see price come to, but we've reacted off of that on ES, so we do have that SMT, which could send price lower. But yeah, and then on the hourly, it's the same thing. This is like the main high. Created that SMT to this internal high, so I would just want to see that hold through. So this is like the first high I'll keep my mark at, and that's like the low. This low, yes, it is a prominent low, but it's only like 10 points away, so why would you even pay attention to this one? This one's around 30, right? So that's like a more probable area during our time of trading. So this happens. As of right now, we do have this internal SMT over here, right? From this internal high that didn't get met right here. So if we get some sort of rebalance displacement, we could take the entry. Again, it's not a deep enough rebalance that I prefer. So this is the next low I'm going to mark. So we'll see if we get something. Again, displacement, that's fine. Any lows that have not been met? No SMTs on the lower, so we're still fine. Okay. Alright, just a huge dump, but it's okay. Is there an SMT down here? Yeah, we have an SMT with this low right here. Price is trying to run up. The only reason I'm not taking this entry over here is because that's not what my narrative is. If price opens up, displaces 200 points to the downside, we are not expecting that to go back up. Plus, this is kind of like a general range of fair value gap rebalance, so it's not like a prominent area. But we'll see what happens over here. Disrespecting internal fair value gap. Last range is this area. See if, okay, that's a tap. Coming back up. Get one more strong displacement to the upside. I'll take, okay, well, did not get that. I'll take a short position here. That one, 1.2. And TP hit. Okay. Only reason I didn't take that long position is because, of course, it's against the narrative. So what do we have? ADP employment. Good volatility coming into market open. ISM services again, pretty good. These lows have not been met. Internal SMT from this high. Ideally, we'd like to see price run lower. But on the hourly, we also have this turtle soup, so we'll see what happens. Ideal high. Is that ideal low? Okay, strong displacement through it. let's see what happens. We've taken out these lows right here, and we have a SMT with these lows. So we'll see if we get ideal setup for that. Okay, so this, of course, is that turtle soup, right? But we're not respecting that 50% range because of that closure below, so I'm not going to take an entry according to that. We have this SMT. These hold. We'll take shorts. Not holding yet. Closure above. I don't like anything right now. Okay, here. SMT. Or sorry, not an SMT. From this high. SMT from this high right here. Boom. SMT turtle soup, right? If we hold this properly, I'll take a short position. Not respecting the 50%. Lower turtle soup, so if we disrespect this lower one, I'll take a long, or a short, sorry. Okay, there's that rebalance. If it displaces above, did not displace above, respecting that 50% plus another SMT, so many SMTs, turtle soups, more than likely I just want to see this price hold. There's that 50% respect, disrespecting this lower turtle soup, enter right there, 1-to-1, and boom, TP hit. Thursday, let's see what happened Thursday. Thursday we just took out these lows. We are overall bearish on the higher time frame, but we want to see what the properties are according to these lows, and we'll see. Because right now we're just chilling, right? So on the 15-minute, the more prominent low is this one, and we SMT'd there. So we'll see which one holds better. Okay, we took it out. Yeah, we just took them out. We'll see what happens. So this is still a turtle soup. It didn't wick the draw, but when it reacts like that, it's fine. 50%. There's that strong displacement. Stops below there. Target your 1-to-1. TP hit. Okay. So it's the same thing. You see something happen to price, you check your high time frame narrative, see what's happening, entry bases off of that. That's literally it. Again, we have SMTs from these highs, right? They never got met, same as these highs. This looks like, oh, it might be holding, so if we respect this lower range, we'll take a short entry. If we disrespect that range, respecting the top, we'll take a long entry. But right now, narrative or bias is for shorts. Of course, don't marry that bias because it can change whenever. Turtle soup. Okay, long rebalances, respecting that range of this said turtle soup, right? Respecting it, this fair value gap's getting respected. Take a buy entry. Stops below here because I don't want too much of a stop loss, and just target like a 1-to-1. You could also target these highs, but it's fine. I'm happy with my 1-to-1 because it's safe, right? Reliable, safe. That's all I care about. What's happening this day? Retail sales, ADP employment. Again, pretty good news drivers coming into market open. Good volatility. These highs, again, still SMTs, but the way price has been moving, more bullish than bearish. Just want to see that price action hold because it's just been trending higher. Okay, 3. We have internal manipulation, right? It's not prominent draws, but the way this usually happens, you will see this hold if you get that rebalance displacement type of thing. Boom. Take a short. Stops above. And just target, your 1-to-1. 925. Okay. Also, there was another trade. A lot of people took entries off of this. This turtle soup right here. They placed their entries right here. This trade didn't work out because it was like that little fake move before sending price higher. As you can see, went straight to stop loss. The reason this didn't work is because there was no like real signal. Yes, it swept it, but you have to still wait for something that's proper, respecting some sort of 50%, because you can't use the order block as the fair value gap respect. So here, SMT, clearing of this range, respecting that. Either you can take your entry there, you could wait for some sort of rebalance, but like here, because this is just a SMT disrespect, right? So if you catch something like that, closure above the 50%, unmark it out, so I'm pretty sure it is the 50%. See if this holds. Boom, that one held. Okay. Of course, this is my model, not others. So, yeah. Let's see what presented Wednesday. Just took out these highs right here. Still have that SMT here. So ideally, the way price has just been shifting, it's trying to run lower. So we'll see if it holds accordingly. It might not, might. So we'll see what happens, and we'll just react off of it. Okay. Here, boom. We still have that SMT from these highs, right? Because it's the same ones I've been saying earlier on. SMT from these highs. If this holds, leg holds, I'll take a short entry. We'll see. Boom. There's my entry, right? Strong displacement. Stops above 1.6K, 1.6K. See if this holds. Boom. TP hit. It's really not that hard, you know. You just wait for your signals, which are just what did price do, and just react off of it, right? So highs right here. I think we've broken those SMTs. Nope, still have those SMTs. So price could still be bearish. We can mark these lows as of right now. See what happens. Nothing as of right now. Still nothing. It's just accumulating, right? Barcoding. Boom. We got our turtle soups. There's that displacement. Either you can take it off of that or this one. I took it off the first one. 960 and sure 970. Boom. Friday, I don't trade. A lot of people do. I don't recommend it, nor do I ever do it. I think Monday was a bank holiday. I don't trade on bank holidays because it's just people's money, not institutions, so it's less reliable. Again, we're looking pretty bearish right now, right? This lower trend looks like that top SMT finally held, but we did sweep out this low, wicked off it pretty hard. So we'll see what happens on the higher time, or when these draws get met on the higher time frame. But till then, we're just waiting. So right now we just turtle souped here. If we get respect of this, we'll take an entry, and we turtle souped right here. So depending on whichever one gets respected, we'll take entry. Boom. Bottom one got respected. 1.9. Target 1.9. Sure, 9.5. Boom. That one hit. There were two trades this day. There was these highs. I think they ended up getting met on whatchamacallit, ES, but they failed on this. So we'll see when that trade presents. Wait, what highs were they? There were some highs, I think. Might have just been these highs up here I was referring to. Which ones were they? It was these highs right here. This high never got met. Same high here. So if we get like nice displacement to the downside, looks like we're getting that. I just wanted to see displacement through this for value gap, because then there's no certain range that could send price higher except for these lows here, right? Either this one gets manipulated, because we'll see what happens. So yeah, there's that disrespect of that. I'm taking my entry here. Stops above this wick because there's that displacement. Fair value gap, right? Price could always come back into this fair value gap range, but it's the last place I want to see it. And 3 candles to be hit. And that's it. That's all I have. So let's see how we did. 100% win rate, and we would have made 14K, right? So that's all. That's literally all you have to do. Keep it simple. Look for your displacement. Look for your rebalance, whatever, right? Look for your stuff's getting respected, right? Your signal's getting respected, and it's just a checklist. Once everything's checked off on your checklist, enter your trade, right? Because it's more of a statistics game than I'm gonna wait for the exact same setup, exact perfect textbook thing. You don't have to. If you see it, take it. That's all it is. That's it for this lecture. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And also,